right, guys, you are now tuned in to WadeDifferent. I am Njie Sabik.
It's Luke, No Skywalker.
And this is your girl, Zyana Trillz.
And we have an amazing guest here with us today, Miss Zurisha J.
Yo, what's good?
Oh, you're so cute.
Radio personality.
I love it.
You're not radio personality at Strong Arm, correct?
Woo. Yeah.
There you go.
It definitely shows, right there in that voice of yours is so powerful. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Was radio always your first choice?
No, I wanted to be a crime scene investigator, and then later on wanted to be an FBI agent. And then when I wanted to do my interviews, when I started radio like when I was like 16. So when I started to do my interviews and I try to have questions, like, interviews with people, they tell me, I was like, what do you want to do when you're in school? Because I was going like taking classes in college and stuff. Mm-hmm. I was like, I want to be like in a criminal justice field. And then
you got to come closer to the mic and tell them that. Say it again. You want to do what now?
I wanted to be in criminal justice, and then a lot of my interviewees kind of stopped really talking as much to me. So I was just like kind of switched it. Yeah.
Well, that was interesting to switch from criminal justice to now
FBI agent to radio personality,
right?
Because it was first radio, then it was not radio. First it was criminal justice, then it was nursing. That was hard as hell, and then
nursing.
Well, that's a lot of school. That's a lot of school that you got to go to. So.
What did your parents say when you switched up?
Well, nothing. my dad supports me a lot, so whatever I'm gonna do, as long as it makes sense, he's all for it.
That's important.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I love it.
Now, as far as I guess we can consider it journalism.
Yes.
What is it so much that you like about it?
Well, I feel like I'm the most suckiest journalist.
Not
in a bad way. Like,
I
I like talking. I like researching. However, I do not enjoy writing. And I'm I blog. So I'm a contributing editor to 24-Hour Hip Hop and Pretty Hustlers. So I write all the time, and but it's not my favorite thing. I would say more so researching and talking is my favorite thing.
So how did you get on with that, Pretty Girls Hustle?
When I did Strong Arm, the CEO of Pretty Hustlers. Yeah, Pretty Hustlers is a women empowerment network. They mostly deal with women that have their own businesses and stuff like that. It's a blog website, and on my the program director was just like, oh, well, she's new, get her into whatever, because he asked me what I wanted to do, and I was like, well, media. So that's how I got into that.
Now, for somebody that, I guess doesn't like the writing part of it, how did you get to be, I guess, a writer for 24hourhiphop.com?
And then exactly.
Well, I've been doing radio for 6-7 years, so, I had to get better at writing and doing all this other stuff, but it just comes with it. It comes with it. It comes with, so it's just with anything you have to do, there's stuff that you don't want to do, but it got to get done.
Part of the job.
Yeah.
Right. I like that discipline though, because a lot of people, when they see something or have to do something that they don't really want to do, they're like, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't have a choice. I kind of did not do nursing, so I gotta make something out of myself in this right now.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job at it, girl. You got a strong followership. Everybody watching you over there at Strong Arm,
Yes.
How does that feel? Because, I don't know. For me, hearing you say you want to be a nurse or FBI, you're kind of behind the scenes. With something like this, a job like this, you're in front. You're out there. How does that feel, just being out there in the world, just expressing yourself and doing things that you love?
I like it. I like talking. I tend to, when I get excited, I tend to talk fast. So when I try to talk slow, the only part that kind of sucks is me trying to talk slow. I start stuttering because I really talk super duper fast. But that's it. I like it. I like just talking and interviewing people.
Well, it's a good thing, and I see it in you. Your smile, the way you speak, it says a lot.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely befitting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really quick, we're gonna take a break, y'all.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
You're watching the WadeDifferent, so like and subscribe, and we'll be right back.
Cute. All right, guys, and we are back on the WadeDifferent. Now, listen, Zurisha.
Yes.
Oh, my God. You got a lot going on. Please tell me about your brand.
Well, Zurisha J. Zurisha's my brand, the only Zurisha, I think, most likely.
Yeah, I've never heard of Zurisha.
Can't say I have, no.
Yeah. Well, I'm all about music. I love music. I have a platform that I'm working on, which is my baby, which is Beyond the Beat. So it's basically a document series on people behind the industry, because I definitely love all the jobs, the different jobs there is to choose from in the entertainment biz. Yeah, so I'm more so like a music journalist, so
Would you say like it's almost like casting light on that? Because a lot of people just worry about the artists. As far as like music industry, it's mostly artists, but I feel there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and even the team that the artists must have in order.
Without them, they're nothing. There's so much different people, and then I really started it because I feel like a lot of people, the music industry is so glamorized and stuff, but a lot of people want to do it because they're like, oh, I love music, and they really don't love music. Right. And then they realize that after they spend tons of money trying to be an artist, trying to pop off, and then realize that they're good in other things within the realm, their life can still be lit. So I'm glamorizing the lives of those people. There's videographers, producers, music executives, managers, like all of them live the same kind of, maybe less public, but it's still like a nice vibe, to if you really love music and or even anything, but if you really love the entertainment biz, and obviously all these other jobs last way longer than like a rapper, or rapper career, 5 years.
Have you noticed you want
to be an artist?
Right. Yeah. Have you noticed yourself changing lives though, with you being able to shed that light?
No, because I'm still working on it. So I'm still in the filming process right now.
Got you.
So I'm like just I'm really building the website at the moment. It's getting designed.
So we get to
it's up and it's it's in process. It's in the works. It's not leaving. It's like it's in. I'm working on it every single day. So that's more of like my brand. But then I have I do red carpet interviews. I interview
How are the
people.
red carpet interviews for you? Do you ever find yourself getting nervous?
No, not nervous. I mean, not nervous. I just get kind of tight sometimes because reporters, like they're very aggressive. You feel me? Like I'm this little short girl, like they're really aggressive. So I remember like my last red carpet, I really wanted to talk to Omari Hardwick. You feel me? It's fine. I really wanted to talk to. I just had one question. It's gonna make my video lit. So this reporter, she just went in front of me, like everybody, like the PR was like, 2 questions, y'all, 2 questions.
Yes, limits.
2. This girl asked 2 questions, and he was going to me, and then she asked another question, a third one, and then he had to go right after.
That could have been your one question.
One question. I was so tight. My nose ring fell out. Where'd it go? But yeah, I was so tight.
I would have been too.
I'm
oh my
so
God.
tight.
But you know what? You'll have more opportunities, especially with all of this that you're creating.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
But
look at your face.
I was tight.
I actually met Zurisha a few years ago. Speaking about female empowerment, she's actually one of the first women that I ran into in the industry when I first, got into the music industry. So shed your light on, the women empowerment that you're into, and how females in the industry are.
Yes. I'm really
get into that, sis.
I'm really big on helping each other out. I'm really big on as girls we tend not to be the nicest to each other for whatever reasons. We got to stick together as girls. We go through so much stuff with the male dominated industry. We go through so much things. So it's like great to even with Zyana, sometimes we would meet each other in random
places.
Yeah, random places, and she's working, I'm working, and I'll be like, oh, I have an event here, come along, or she'll be like, I have an event here, come. Yeah, we always help each other out and stuff. So it's
because the music industry is very small,
right?
So you always gonna run into each other. Period.
Always.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's good that even though it's small, you don't feel like it's a competition. You still can say, hey, I got an event, or hey, come check this out, or hey, come do this.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important.
Even with the reporter
I think nowadays it's in better shape for women than it has been ever, really.
In a way. In what
like,
sense?
Well, even like musically speaking, I feel like, you know, back in the days, female artists only had, like, there were only few voices that you could really go listen to.
Right.
Yeah, now.
Well, I mean, for the most part, because you always got your singers, but, you know, as far as female artists, like rappers. You know what I mean? And nowadays, there's just a whole web, like, coming out of female artists, and it's like, hey, look, like, we're here, we got a voice too. And all these girls are just, like, feeling it and supporting it. And now this creates this whole, like, women empowerment thing. I think is really dope.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I can keep asking questions all night long. Is there anything that you would like to leave the audience, especially, you know, with your movement, you know, to encourage other women out there that aspire to do the things that you do? What is it that you would tell them so they don't give up?
Well, don't give up. Definitely tune into my morning show. Monday through Friday. It's all about motivation, positivity, and mindfulness. I don't report any negative news. I'm always giving like a motivational message in the morning and mindfulness. And, you know, we get our day started, get into the bag, get into the goals, get into the money, 7:30 to 9 a.m. in the morning. So, you know, check it out Monday through Friday. You could check it out anywhere, any streaming platform you can check it out at, or you can go to Strong Arm Radio and get that in too.
I love it. So don't give up.
Don't give up.
Message of the day.
That's it. All right, guys, you already know, if you've heard it around the world, you probably heard it here first. Right here on WadeDifferent. I am Njie Sabik.
I'm Luke, No Skywalker.
And this is your girl, Zyana Trillz.
Oh, and we are out.